catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Derek White's checked in for USA. Edwards comes in for Devin Booker. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. White, the pass to Curry. Outside Edwards. Back to Curry. Pass to White. Back to Curry. From behind the arc. Offensive board. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
McBride passes to Bridges. Back to McBride. Down low. Robinson can't hit. Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. Pass to Edwards. From deep three-point range, it's tipped. White with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. It's White with a drive, and the shot goes in.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside Hart. Back to McBride. Pass to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Anunoby against White. And then Embiid with the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Hart. From downtown. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. We've got Campaign. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Beauchamp in at the three, the small forward. New York leading by 3. And the shot falls short that time.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Booker, the pass to Tatum. Back to Booker. Now here's Tatum. This one for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Tatum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Payne, pass to Towns. Durant against Achiuwa. Pass to Payne. Great D that time from Halliburton.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Left side Tatum. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. And again, USA with the triple.
Looks so effortless for Kevin Durant, making long-range shots look unchallenging.
Outside Payne. Achiuwa with a screen on Halliburton. They get the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Durant. against Wright. Halliburton on the wing. Still without a bucket. There's the triple. And Beauchamp pulls it down. Knicks trail by 3. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Payne. Fires the 3. Rebound USA. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Tatum against Achua. And then Tatum slams it in.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Towns with room to shoot. New York again can't hit.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Booker just shredding the D.
He enjoys hitting shots in the face of the D, especially when he's near the hoop. Devin Booker with a nice 2 there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns outside. Launches it. Pure from 3-point range.
3 points.
Towns has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Payne pass to Towns. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Assist goes to Cameron Payne.
1:58 left to play in the second quarter. Davis just merciless inside.
And you like the poise there from AD. He gets into some traffic, doesn't speed himself up, and ends up scoring.
Booker against Wright. From 13, Tatum pulls it in. And it's Tatum with the ball for USA. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Outside for Booker. Up top Durant, covered by Towns. KD jams it straight down.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the rim.
Knicks trail by 9. Outside Payne. Towns looking for an opening. And it's blocked by Davis.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
Oh, got that one up quick. Halliburton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Halliburton's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Beauchamp. Back to Payne. Towns outside to win the run. Rebound USA. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
New York shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
James outside. Here's Embiid. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's USA going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry is out there with Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's James in at the small forward position. Towns. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Towns in at the 5.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
USA shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Knicks trail by 13. Anunoby passes to McBride. Durant against Hart. Here's Towns. Rebounded by LeBron. Towns has gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Bridges, and the jumper falls for him. Bridges has got his second basket on the night.
Well, the energy from Bridges really helping out to help him collect those points.
Curry surveys, pass to James. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges outside, knocked loose. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
Once he gets down in the paint, there's not much you're going to do to stop the King.
Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Here's Towns. Joel Embiid with the board. USA leading by 13. To the inside. And Durant with the big finish.
One thing LeBron James can dictate is how his teammates get going. Smart pass there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now here's McBride. He's covered by Curry. Anunoby, a screen on Curry. Here's McBride. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for USA. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And that one's good.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
McBride passes to Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Hart with it. Towns on a screen. And Hart is good for 3. Hart's got 5 points.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
The 3 from Curry. And it's New York with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Anunoby can't get it to go. USA leading by 14. Outside Curry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And a switch here also for New York. Payne's checked in for Anunoby.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Payne with the bucket.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you'd never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Hart. USA calls timeout. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. It's Robinson, high post. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. USA leading by 15. And here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Achua with the rebound. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Bridges. And that one, good. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
A minute 4 left in the third. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. And it's New York with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Payne. Now Robinson. Yet to see a basket. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Misses the three. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry passes to Durant. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Off the left rim and out.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And so it's USA liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jason Tatum out there with LeBron James. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Edwards. And it's Booker in at the point.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for USA?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Here's Towns. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
It's easy money for Towns from 15 to 18 feet.
USA leading by 15. Outside Booker. Stolen by Payne. Over Booker. The shot by Payne, no good. And here's USA. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
That one goes in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Towns a screen on Edwards. Here's Kolek, guarded by Edwards. Here's Dadier. No good with the triple. USA leading by 17. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Here's James on the wing. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, there's just no guarding LeBron James when this shot looks this comfortable. That's three more.
Outside Achua. Back to Payne. To the paint. Fires the three. Counted from distance.
And Payne coming right back, delivering his own triple.
Payne's gone 1 of 3 from distance. Pass to Tatum. Back to Booker. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Payne. Here he goes. And Booker pulls it down. USA leading by 19. Basket counts.
Most fans think of Devin Booker, they think of the range, but man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
Pass to Dadier. Towns outside. And the shot goes down. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Knicks trail by 19. Here's Kolek. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Arvydas, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for USA, Embiid, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Curry in for Booker. And James has got the ball here for USA. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in.
Miles McBride.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Towns outside. Bridges outside. Fires from 14. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he banks in the layup.
Man, you wake up tomorrow and look at this box score and you know that Kevin Durant had a massive night.
Knicks trail by 21. Bridges outside. 4-3. Rebound USA. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's McBride. Hard against James. Good work there as it goes. Minute 32 left in the final quarter. Here's James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
So USA going with almost an entirely new group here. Davis, he's checked in for Embiid. Tatum comes in for Durant. Derek White's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Halliburton is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Achua with a screen on Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. USA making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And some changes here for New York. Inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
USA leading by 19. 1:05 left in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Bridges passes to McBride. Davis with a rebound. McBride's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Tatum. Back to Davis. And here's Halliburton. Shoots over Anunoby. Halliburton, no good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. Rebound USA. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Outside Hart, beyond the arc. The shot won't fall. Here's White. The 3-ball. Yes, and so USA takes the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.